champs of Examsnet, welcome to the question series of Examsnet. I hope this series of detailed explanation is helping you a lot. Let's start this session here. Question is, let f of x is equals to x minus 1 divided by x plus 1, where x belongs to R, 0, minus 1 and 1, if f of x power n plus 1 is equals to f of x power n for all n belongs to n, then f of 6 power 6 plus f of 7 power 7 is equal to. So a equation is given here. Let this be equation number 1. Now for this first equation, for n is equals to 1, it will be f of x power 1 plus 1 is equals to f of x. So again this will be equals to f of x power 2 is equal to f of x. So this will be equals to f of x minus 1 divided by x plus 1. Again it will be equals to x minus 1 divided by x plus 1 minus 1 whole divided by x minus 1 upon x plus 1 plus 1. On taking the LCM, this will be equals to x minus 1 minus x minus 1 divided by x plus 1 whole divided by x minus 1 plus x plus 1 upon x plus 1. So it will be equals to minus 2 upon 2x. So this will be equals to minus 1 upon x. Now again from equation 1, for n is equals to 2, the equation will be f of x power 2 plus 1 is equals to f of x power 2. So this can be also written as f of x cube is equal to f of x square. So this will be equals to f of minus 1 upon x. Again it will be equals to minus 1 upon x minus 1 divided by minus 1 upon x plus 1. On taking the LCM, this will be minus 1 minus x divided by x upon minus 1 plus x divided by x. So this will be equals to minus of x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. This is the value when n is equal to 2. Similarly, we can say that f of x power 4 will be equals to f of x cube. This is the condition when n will be equals to 3. So this will be equals to f of minus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1, which will be equals to minus of x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 minus 1 whole upon minus of x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 plus 1. Again it will be equals to x minus 1 minus x plus 1 divided by x minus 1 whole divided by minus x minus 1 plus x minus 1 upon x minus 1. On further calculation, this will be equals to minus 2x upon minus 2. So this will be equals to x. Similarly, we can say that f of x power 5 will be equals to f of x power 4. So this will be equals to f of x, which is equals to x minus 1 upon x plus 1. And now we can calculate the value for the next term, which will be f of x power 6 is equals to f of x power 5. So this will be f of x minus 1 upon x plus 1. We know that this is equals to minus 1 upon x because we have already calculated this in the first part. Now, again, f of x power 7 will be equals to f of x power 6. So this will be equals to f of minus 1 upon x. On further putting the values, this will be equals to minus 1 by x minus 1 and divided by minus 1 by x plus 1. So this will be equals to minus of x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. Therefore, we can say that f of 6 power 6 will be equals to minus 1 by 6 and f of 7 power 7 will be equals to minus 7 plus 1 divided by 7 minus 1. So it will be equals to minus 8 upon 6. Now we have both the values. Therefore, we can say that f of 6 power 6 plus f of 7 power 7 will be equals to minus 1 by 6 minus 8 by 6. So it will be equals to minus of 3 by 2. Hence, we can say that the correct answer for this question is minus 3 by 2, which is option number B here. Moving on to next question, let A is equal to Z belongs to C such that mod of Z plus 1 divided by Z minus 1 is less than 1 and B is equal to Z belongs to C such that argument of Z minus 1 divided by Z plus 1 is equal to 2 pi by 3. So it is given that for set A, this is the condition. Then A intersection B is, we have to find A intersection B here. This can be also written as mod of Z plus 1 is less than mod of Z minus 1. Or we can say that x plus 1 whole square plus y square is less than x minus 1 whole square plus y square. It implies that x is less than 0. Now, it will be forming a figure which will be somehow in this way. Consider this as a circle. Let this be the imaginary part. And there will be a triangle formed in this way. And this will be the angle which is 2 pi by 3. We know that the points will be minus 1 comma 0 and 1 comma 0. Here the center is 0 comma minus 1 upon root 3. Now it is also given that for set B, argument of Z minus 1 divided by Z plus 1 is equals to 2 pi by 3. So it implies that tan inverse y upon x minus 1 minus tan inverse y upon x plus 1 will be equals to 2 pi by 3. So we can say that x square plus y square plus 2y divided by root 3 minus 1 will be equals to 0. Now we have to calculate A intersection B. Therefore, we can say that A intersection B will be equals to the center which is 0 comma minus 1 upon root 3. Hence, we can say that the correct answer for this question is that a portion of a circle centered at 0 comma minus 1 upon root 3 that lies in the second quadrant only, which is option number B here. Next question is, let A be a 3 cross 3 invertible matrix if adjoint of 24A is equal to adjoint of 3 into adjoint of 2A, then modulus of A square is equal to, or determinant of A square is equal to. We know that the adjoint of A in modulus is always equals to modulus of A power n minus 1. Now, similarly, adjoint of 24A will be equals to adjoint of 3 into adjoint of 2A. It is given in the question. So this can be also written as 24A power 3 minus 1 is equal to mod of 3 into adjoint of 2A power 3 minus 1. So mod of 24A power 2 is equal to mod of 3 into adjoint of 2A square. We also know that there is a basic concept which is mod of k into A is equals to k power n into mod of A. So applying this, it will be equals to 24 square whole square into mod of A whole square will be equals to 3q whole square into adjoint of 2A whole square. So this will be 24 power 6 into mod of A square is equal to 3 power 6 into mod of 2A power 3 minus 1 whole square. Again on further solving, this will be equals to 24 power 6 into modulus of A square is equal to 3 power 6 into mod of 2A whole power 4. So 24 power 6 into modulus of A square will be equals to 3 power 6 into 2q power 4 into mod of A power 4. It can be also written as 3 power 6 into 8 power 6 into mod of A square is equal to 3 power 6 into 8 power 4 into mod of A power 4. So we can say that 8 square will be equals to mod of a square. From here we can calculate the value of mod of a square. It will be equals to 64, which is equal to 2 power 6. Hence we can say that the correct answer for this question is option number C, which is 2 power 6. Next question is the ordered pair a comma b for which the system of linear equations 3x minus 2y plus z is equal to b, 5x minus 8y plus 9z is equal to 3, and 2x plus y plus az is equal to minus 1 has no solution is. So from this given linear equations, we can form a matrix. So I'm writing it in the form of determinant. It will be 3, minus 2, 1, 5, minus 8, 9, and 2, 1, and a. Determinant is always equals to 0 when it has no solutions. So this will be equals to 14a minus 42 and minus is equal to 0. So a will be equals to minus of 3. Now we have two equations here, equation 1 and equation 2. Also there is a third equation given. So multiplying by 3 into equation 1 and subtracting equation 2 from it, again subtracting equation 3 multiplied by 2. Means we have to multiply 3 in first equation, then first minus second. Again we have to subtract equation third but multiplied by 2. So 2 is multiplied into equation third. So after doing this math, we get 3 into 3x minus 2y plus z minus b minus 5x minus 8y plus 9z minus 3 minus 2 into 2x plus y plus az plus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 3b plus 3 minus 2 will be equal to 0. So, b will be equals to 1 by 3. So, we can say that for no solution, a is equal to minus 3 and b is not equal to 1 by 3. Hence, we can say that the correct option for this question is option number C, which is minus 3 comma minus 1 upon 3. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is a very, very interesting question. The remainder when 2021 power 2023 is divided by 7 is. So this term can be also written as 2016 plus 5 power 2023. Here 2016 is divisible by 7. That is why we have written it in this form. Now further it can be also written as 2023 C0 into 2016 power 2023 plus so on 2023 C2022 into 2016 into 5 power 2022. Similarly, 2023 C2023 into 5 power 2023. So this will be equals to 2016. See, we can take 2016 common. Remaining terms will be 2023 C0, 2016 power 2022 plus so on up to 2023 C2022 into 5 power 2022 plus 5 power 2023. So this will be equals to 2016 into lambda plus 5 power 2023. So again it will be equals to 7 into 288 lambda plus 5 power 2023. So it can be written as 7k plus 5 power 2023. Let this be equation number 1. Now we have to calculate 5 power 2023. So it can be again written as 5 cube power 674 into 5. So it will be equals to 125 power 674 into 5. So this will be equals to 126 minus 1 power 674 into 5. So this can be written as 5 674C0 into 126 power 674 plus minus 674C673 into 126 plus 674C674. So this will be equals to 5 into 126 and the remaining terms will be 674C0, 126 power 673 plus so on minus 674C673 plus 5. So this will be equals to 5 into 7 into 18 and the remaining terms are 674C0, 126 power 673 plus so on up to minus 674C673 plus 5. So this will be equals to 7 lambda plus 5. Now replacing 5 power 2023 in the equation, we get 2021 power 2023 is equals to 7k plus 7 lambda plus 5. So this will be equals to 7k plus lambda plus 5. Now you can see that the remainder which is here is 5. Hence we can say that the correct answer for this question is option number C, which is 5 here. Next question is very, very important question. It is from the limits. The question is limit x tends to 1 upon root 2 sine of cos inverse x minus x divided by 1 minus tan of cos inverse x is equals to. So we have to find its value. For this expression, let cos inverse x is equals to t. So x will be equals to cos t. Now, when x is equal to 1 upon root 2, then t will be equals to cos inverse 1 upon root 2, which is equal to pi by 4. Therefore, we can write it as limit t tends to pi by 4 sin t minus cos t divided by 1 minus tan t. On further solving this will be equals to limit t tends to pi by 4 sin t minus cos t divided by 1 minus sin t upon cos t. So this can be written as limit t tends to pi by 4 sin t minus cos t into cos t divided by cos t minus sin t. We have taken the LCM here. So this will be equals to limit t tends to pi by 4 minus of cos t. So it will be equals to minus of limit t tends to pi by 4 cos t, which will be equals to minus 1 upon root 2. Hence, we can say that the correct answer for this question is option number D, minus 1 upon root 2. Moving on to next question. Next question is, let f and g such that r to r be two real valued function defined as f of x is equal to minus of mod of x plus 3 when x is less than 0 and e power x when x is greater than or equal to 0 and g of x is equal to 4x plus k2 when x is greater than or equal to 0, where k1 and k2 are real constant. If g of f is differentiable at x is equal to 0, then g of f of minus 4 plus g of f into 4 is equal to. It is a very, very interesting question. It is given that g of f is differentiable at x is equal to 0. So we can say that right hand derivative will be equal to left hand derivative since it is given that it is differentiable. So it can be written as d by dx of 4 into e power x plus k2 is equals to d by dx of minus mod of x plus 3 whole square minus k1 into mod of x plus 3. So we can say that 4 will be equals to 6 minus k1. So k1 will be equals to 2. Also we know that f of 0 plus is equals to g of f of 0 minus. So it can be written as 4 plus k2 is equal to 9 minus 3k1. So k2 will be equals to minus of 1. Now we have to calculate the value for g of f of minus 4 plus g of f of 4. So this will be equals to g of minus 1 plus g of e power 4 is equal to 1 minus k1 plus 4 into e power 4 plus k2. So this will be equals to 4 into e power 4 minus 2. So taking 2 common, the terms will be 2 into e power 4 minus 1. Hence we can say that this is the required answer for this question, and the correct option is option number D here. Moving on to next question. The sum of the absolute minimum and the absolute maximum values of the function f of x is equal to 3x minus x square plus 2 minus x in the interval minus 1 comma 2 is. So this function can be written as f of x is equals to x square minus 4x minus 2 when x belongs to minus 1 comma 3 minus root 17 upon 2, and f of x will be minus of x square plus 2x plus 2 when x belongs to 3 minus root 17 by 2 and plus 2. We know that f dash x when x will be belongs to minus 1 comma 3 minus root 17 upon 2 will be f dash x is equals to 2x minus 4 is equal to 0. So x will be equals to 2. Similarly, f dash x will be equals to 2 into x minus 2. Now, it can be also written as f of 2 is equal to 2 into f of minus 1, which will be equals to 3. Therefore, f of 3 minus root 17 by 2 is equal to root 17 minus 3 by 2. Now, calculating f dash x when x belongs to 3 minus under root 17 by 2 and plus 2, which is the second condition. So, f dash x will be equals to minus 2x plus 2 in that case. Therefore, f dash x will be equals to minus 2x minus 1. So, f dash x will be equals to 0 when x will be equals to 1. Therefore, we can say that f of 1 will be equals to 3. Now, the absolute minimum value is equals to under root of 17 minus 3 upon 2, and absolute maximum value is equals to 3. We have to find the sum of both these values. So, the sum of absolute minimum and absolute maximum value is equal to under root 17 minus 3 divided by 2 plus 3. So this will be equals to under root 17 plus 3 divided by 2. Therefore, we can say that the correct answer for this question is option number A, which is under root 17 plus 3 divided by 2. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, let S be the set of all natural numbers for which the line x upon A plus y upon B is equal to 2 is a tangent to the curve on A power n plus y upon B power n is equal to 2 at the point A comma B where A into B is not equal to 0. Then, so the equation of tangent to the curve is given here. By differentiating both sides with respect to x, we get n into x upon A power n minus A into 1 upon A plus n into y upon B power n minus 1 into 1 upon B dy by dx is equal to 0. So we can say that dy by dx will be equals to minus of 1 upon A into x upon A power n minus 1 whole divided by 1 upon B into y upon B power n minus 1. So this will be equals to minus b upon a into xb upon ya whole power n minus 1. Now we have to calculate dy by dx at a comma b, which are the points given in the question. So it will be equals to minus b upon a into ab upon ba power n minus 1. So this will be equals to minus b upon a. Therefore, the equation of tangent at a comma b will be y minus b is equal to minus b upon a into x minus a. Further, this can be y minus b divided by b is equal to minus of x minus a divided by a. So y upon b minus 1 will be equals to minus of x upon a plus 1, or it can be written as x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 2. Therefore, we can say that it is tangent for all the value of n. So we can say that the correct option here will be option number D, which is s is equal to n. Next question is the area bounded by the curve y is equal to mod of x square minus 9 and the line y is equal to 3 is. So a line is given here which is y is equal to 3 and y is equal to mod of x square minus 9. Now intersecting in the first quadrant and the second quadrant, we can form a graph here. So consider this as the graph. According to the question, the figure will be somehow in this way. This is the shaded portion here. Again, we can form a line. And this is a very small part which is shaded. Here, this is minus 3. This is 9. This is 3. And this portion will be 6. Again 3. And this portion will be under root 12. We can see that it is intersecting in the first quadrant at x is equal to root 6 and x is equal to root 12. See, this is root 6 here, not 6. Now, we have to find the area of the required region here. So, area will be equals to 2 into 2 by 3 into 6 into root 6 plus integral of root 6 to 3 into 3 minus 9 minus x square dx plus integral of 3 to root 12 3 minus x square minus 9 dx. So this will be equals to 2 into 4 root 6 plus x cube upon 3 minus 6x at the limits are root 6 and 3 plus 12x minus x cube upon 3 and the limits are 3 and root 12. So this will be equals to 2 into 4 root 6 plus 4 root 6 minus 9 plus 8 root 12 minus 27. So this will be equals to 2 into 8 root 6 plus 16 root 3 minus 36, which will be equals to 8. And the remaining parts will be 2 root 6 plus 4 root 3 minus 9. So this is the required area for this question. Hence, we can say that the correct option is option number D here. Moving on to next question. Let R be the point 3, 7 and let P and Q be 2 points on the line x plus y is equal to 5 such that PQR is an equilateral triangle, then the area of triangle PQR is. So question says about triangle. So first let us make a triangle which is an equilateral triangle. Consider this as an equilateral triangle. We know that this is H and the three sides are A. This point is given 3, 7 and a line is given which is x plus y is equal to 5. Since it is an equilateral triangle, the angle will be equals to 60 degree and letting the side of this triangle equal to A. We know that h is equal to mod of 3 plus 7 minus 5 divided by under root of 1 square plus 1 square. So this will be equals to 5 upon root 2. From the figure, we can say that h is equal to A sine 60 degree. So we can say that A will be equals to 2h upon root 3, which will be equals to 2 upon root 3 into 5 upon root 2, which is equals to 10 upon under root of 6. Now, area of this required triangle will be, we know that area of an equilateral triangle is root 3 upon 4 into A square. So here in this case, this will be equals to 3 by 4 into 10 upon under root 6 whole square. So it will be equals to 25 upon 2 root 3. Hence, we can say that the correct answer for this question is option number D here. I hope this question is clear to you. Moving on to next question. Let C be a circle passing through the points A 2, -1 and B 3, 4. The line segment AB not a diameter of C. If R is the radius of C and its center lies on the circle x minus 5 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to 13 by 2, then R square is equal to. We know that equation of perpendicular bisector of AB will be y minus 3 by 2 is equal to minus of 1 by 5 into x minus 5 by 2. So x plus 5y will be equals to 10. Now, solving it with the equation of given circle, it can be written as x minus 5 square into 10 minus x divided by 5 minus 1 whole square will be equals to 13 by 2. So, we can say that x minus 5 whole square into 1 plus 1 upon 25 will be equals to 13 by 2. So x minus 5 will be equals to plus minus 5 by 2. Therefore, we can say that x will be equals to 5 by 2, or we can say that x will be equals to 15 by 2. But we know that x cannot be equal to 5 by 2 because here AB is not the diameter. So the center will be 15 by 2 and 1 by 2. Now we have to calculate R square. R square will be equals to 15 by 2 minus 2 square plus 1 by 2 minus plus 1 square. So this will be equals to 65 upon 2. Hence we can say that the correct answer for this question is option number B, which is 65 upon 2. Next question is, let the normal at the point on the parabola y square is equal to 6x pass through the point 5, -8. If the tangent at T to the parabola intersects at directrix at the point Q, then the ordinate of point Q is. So let the coordinate of P be 80 square, 280, where A is equal to 3 by 2. Therefore, we can say that T is such that yt is equal to x plus 80 square. So point Q will be minus A, 80 minus A upon T. Now we know that N is such that y is equal to minus Tx plus 280 plus 80 cube. It passes through the point 5, -8. It is given in the question. Therefore, we can say that minus 8 will be equals to minus 5t plus 3t plus 3 by 2 into t cube. So 3t cube minus 4t plus 16 will be equal to 0. Therefore, t plus 2 into 3t square minus 6t plus 8 will be equals to 0. We can say that t will be equals to 2 here. Hence, we can say that the ordinates of point Q will be minus of 9 by 4. So, the correct option will be option number B here, which is minus 9 upon 4. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, if the two lines L1 such that x minus 2 upon 3 is equal to y plus 1 upon minus 2 is equal to 2, and L2 such that x minus 1 upon 1 is equal to 2y plus 3 upon a is equal to z plus 5 upon 2 are perpendicular, then an angle between the lines I2 and I3 such that 1 minus x upon 3 is equal to 2y minus 1 upon minus 4 is equal to z upon 4 is. It is given that both the lines L1 and L2 are perpendicular. So, 3 into 1 plus minus 2 into a by 2 plus 0 into 2 is equal to 0. It implies that a will be equals to 3. Now, the angle between I2 and I3 will be cos theta is equals to 1 into minus 3 plus a by 2 into minus 2 plus 2 into 4 divided by under root of 1 plus a square upon 4 plus 4 into under root of 9 plus 4 plus 16. So we can say that cos theta will be equals to 2 upon 29 upon 2. So theta will be equals to cos inverse 4 upon 29, which is equals to sec inverse 29 upon 4. Hence, we can say that this is the correct answer for this question. And the correct option here is option number B, which is sec inverse 29 upon 4. Next question is, let the plane 2x plus 3y plus z plus 20 is equal to 0 be rotated through a right angle about its line of intersection with the plane x minus 3y plus 5z is equal to 8 if the mirror image of the point 2 minus 1 by 2 and 2 is in the rotated plane is b a comma b comma c, then. So considering the equation of plane p 2x plus 3y plus z plus 20 plus lambda into x minus 3y plus 5z minus 8 is equal to 0. Again, p 2 plus lambda x plus 3 into 3 minus 3 lambda y plus 1 plus 5 lambda z plus 20 minus 8 lambda is equal to 0. Since we know that plane P is perpendicular to 2x plus 3y plus z plus 20 is equal to 0. So we can write 4 plus 2 lambda plus 9 minus 9 lambda plus 1 plus 5 lambda is equal to 0. So lambda will be equals to 7. Again, P 9x minus 18y plus 36z minus 36 is equal to 0, or P will be x minus 2y plus 4z is equal to 4. Now, if the image of 2 minus 1 comma 2 and minus 1 by 2 is in the plane P, a comma b comma c, then we can write a minus 2 upon 1 is equal to b plus 1 by 2 upon minus 2 is equal to c minus 2 upon 4. We know the points are 2, minus 1 by 2 and 2. Also, a plus 2 by 2 minus 2 into b minus 1 by 2 divided by 2 plus 4 into c plus 2 divided by 2 is equal to 4. It is clear that on comparing the equation, a is equal to 4 by 3, b is equal to 5 by 6 and c is equal to minus 2 by 3. Therefore, the ratio of a is to b is to c will be 8 ratio 5 ratio minus 4. Hence, we can say that this is the required answer for this question. And the correct option is option number A here. Moving on to next question. If A vector dot B vector is equal to 1, B vector dot C vector is equal to 2, and C vector dot A vector is equal to 3, then the value of A vector into B vector into C vector, comma B vector into C vector into A vector, comma C vector into B vector into A vector is. Since we know that A vector cross product B vector cross product C vector will be equals to 3B vector minus C vector, which is equal to U vector. Similarly, B vector cross product C vector cross product A vector will be equal to C vector minus 2A vector. So it will be equals to V vector. Now C vector cross product B vector cross product A vector will be equals to 3B vector minus 2A vector, which is equal to W vector. Therefore, we can say that U vector plus V vector is equal to W vector. So the vectors U, V and W are coplanar. Hence, we can say that their scalar triple product will be 0. So the correct option for this question is option number A here, which is 0. Next question is, let a biased coin be tossed 5 times. If the probability of getting 4 heads is equal to the probability of getting 5 heads, then the probability of getting at most 2 heads is. The coin is tossed 5 times. So here n is equals to 5. And let P be the probability of getting heads and Q be the probability of getting tails. Therefore, we say that P plus Q is equal to 1. Let this be equation number 1. Now, we know that probability of getting 4 heads will be equals to 5C4 into P power 4 into Q, because P is the probability of getting heads. Similarly, probability of getting 5 heads will be equals to 5C5 into P power 5. It is given that 5C4 into P power 4 into Q is equal to 5C5 into P power 5, which is probability of getting 4 heads is equal to probability of getting 5 heads. Therefore, we can say that 5Q is equals to P. Let this be equation number 2. We have 2 equations now. From both the equations, we can say that 5Q plus Q is equal to 1. So 6Q is equal to 1. Q will be equal to 1 by 6. If Q is equal to 1 by 6, P will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 6, which is equal to 5 by 6. Now, the probability of getting at most 2 heads will be P of x is equal to 0 plus P of x is equal to 1 plus P of x is equal to 2. We know that P of x is equal to 0 is probability of getting 0 head in 5 trials. So this will be equals to 5C0 into P power 0 into Q power 5. P of x is equal to 1 will be getting 1 head in 5 trials. So this will be equals to 5C1 into P power 1 into Q power 4. Similarly, P of x is equal to 2 is getting 2 heads in 5 trials. So this will be equals to 5C2 into P square into QQ. Now adding all these terms, we get 5C0 Q power 5 plus 5C1 into P into Q power 4 plus 5C2 into P square into QQ. So this will be equals to 1 by 6 power 5 plus 5 into 5 upon 6 into 1 upon 6 power 4 plus tan into 5 upon 6 square into 1 by 6 cube. So this will be equals to 1 plus 25 plus 250 divided by 6 power 5, which gives 276 divided by 6 power 5. Or it can be also written as 46 divided by 6 power 4. Therefore, we can say that The correct answer for this question will be option number D, which is 46 divided by 6 power 4. Next question is the mean of the numbers A, B, 8, 5, 10 and 6 is 6 and their variance is 6.8. M is the mean deviation of the numbers about the mean, then 25M is equal to. Here the numbers are given, which is A, B, 8, 5 and 10. And mean is given, which is X bar. X bar is equal to 6. Also, the variance is given, which is 6.8. We know that mean is sum of all the observation upon total number of observation. So, X bar will be equals to A plus B plus 8 plus 5 plus 10 divided by 5 because there are total 5 numbers. So, this will gives A plus B is equal to 7. Let this be equation number 1. Now, the variance is also given, which is the square of standard deviation, which is sigma square is equals to 6.8. We know that variance is also equals to A square plus B square plus 8 square plus 5 square plus 10 square whole divided by 5 minus 6 square. So this is equal to 6.8. From this part, we can say that A square plus B square is equal to 25. So let this be equation number 2. From both the equations, we can say that A comma B will be equals to 3 comma 4 or A comma B will be equals to 4 comma 3. Now, the mean deviation about mean M will be equal to 1 by 5 into 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 4. So this will be equals to 12 upon 5. Therefore, we can say that 25M will be equals to 60. So we can say that the required answer for this question is option number A, which is 60. Next question is, let f of x is equal to 2 cos inverse x plus 4 cot inverse x minus 3x square minus 2x plus 10, where x belongs to minus 1 comma 1. If a comma b is the range of the function f, then 4a minus b is equal to. So a function is given here. First, let us find the differentiability of this function, or let us differentiate it. So f dash x will be equals to minus 2 divided by under root of 1 minus x square minus 4 divided by under root of 1 plus x square minus 6x minus 2. It is less than 0 and x belongs to minus 1 comma 1. We can see that f of x is a decreasing function and range of f of x is f of 1 and f of minus 1, which will be pi plus 5 and 5 pi plus 9. This is the range for f of 1 and f of minus 1. Now, 4a minus b will be equals to 4 into pi plus 5 minus 5 pi plus 9. So this will be equals to 11 pi minus 11 minus pi. After solving, this will be equals to 11 minus pi. So we can say that the correct option here is option number B, which is 11 minus pi. Next question is, let delta and inverse of delta belongs to intersection and V be such that P delta Q is equal to P delta Q reverse R is a tautology. Then P reverse delta Q delta R is logically equivalent to. So for this question, there are some cases. So case first is, if delta is equals to reverse is equal to intersection. So P intersection Q will be given by P intersection Q intersection R. This is a law in mathematics. So it can be false if R is false. So it is not a tautology. Now, case second is if delta is equivalent to this and it is equivalent to this. So we can say that, see, again this symbol will change here because this was case first. Now we have to change this particular thing. So this function will change to this. Now, in this case, P union Q can be written as P union Q union R. Now, this is equivalent to a tautology. Then we can say that P union Q union R is equivalent to P delta R union Q. Now, this was case second. It is a successful tautology. Now, let us talk about case third, which is if delta is equal to V and reverse of delta is equal to this, then we can say that the relation between P and Q will be defined in this way. Now, this cannot be a tautology because if P tends to T and Q tends to T, which is true, if P and Q are true, then R will be false. So, the last case for this question will be if delta is equal to this and reverse will be this, then again the relation between P and Q will be defined as this way. It is clear again that it will not be a tautology. Therefore, we can say that the correct relation which is equivalent is P delta R union Q, which is option number A here. I hope this question is clear to you. Moving on to next question. The sum of all the cubes of the equation x power 4 minus 3x cube minus 2x square plus 3x plus 1 is equal to 0 is. So we have to find the sum of cubes of all the roots. So first we have to find the roots for this equation. So it can be written as x square minus 1 into x square minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now let the root of x square minus 3x minus 1 is equal to 0 be alpha and beta, and the other two roots of given equation are 1 and minus 1. So we can say that the sum of the cubes of roots will be equals to 1 cube plus minus 1 cube plus alpha cube plus beta cube. So this will be equals to alpha plus beta whole cube minus 3 alpha beta into alpha plus beta. So again, this will be equals to 3 cube minus 3 into minus 1 into 3, which will be equal to 36. Hence, we can say that the correct answer for this question is 36. It was a very, very basic question. Next question is, there are 10 boys, B1, B2 up to B10 and 5 girls, G1, G2 up to G5 in a class. Then the number of ways of forming a group consisting of 3 boys and 3 girls if both B1 and B2 together should not be the members of a group is. We know that number of ways when B1 and B2 are not together will be equal to the total number of ways of selecting 3 boys minus B1 and B2 are together. So this can be written as 10C3 minus 8C1. 10C3 is the total number of ways of selecting 3 boys and 8C1 is when B1 and B2 are together. So this will be 10 into 9 into 8 divided by 3 into 2 into 1 minus 8. So again, this will be cancelled and this will be equals to 112. Now, the number of ways of selecting 3 girls will be equals to 5C3 because there are total 5 girls. So this will be equals to 10. Therefore, we can say that the total number of ways will be equals to 112 into 10, which is equal to 1120. So the correct answer for this question is 1120. Moving on to next question. Let the common tangents to the curve 4 into x square plus y square is equal to 9 and y square is equal to 4x intersect at the point Q. Let an ellipse centered at the origin 0 has lengths of semi-minor and semi-major axis equal to OQ and 6 respectively. If E and I respectively denote the eccentricity and length of the latest rectum of this ellipse, then L upon E square is equal to. So it is given that two curves are given and we have to find the required expression, which is L upon E square. Here L is the latest rectum and E is the eccentricity. So let y is equal to mx plus c be the common tangent. So we can say that c will be equals to 1 upon m, which is equal to plus minus 3 by 2 into under root of 1 plus m square. So we can say that m square will be 1 upon 3. So the equation of common tangents will be y is equal to plus minus 1 upon root 3 into x plus minus root 3. It intersects at q minus 3 comma 0. We know that major axis and minor axis are 12 and 6. So eccentricity, which is denoted by E square, will be equals to 1 minus 1 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 4. And length of latest rectum, which is denoted by L, will be equals to 2b square upon A, which is equal to 3. Therefore, L upon E square will be 3 divided by 3 by 4. So it will be 4. Hence, we can say that the correct answer for this question is 4. Next question is, let f of x is equal to maximum of mod of x plus 1, mod of x plus 2 up to mod of x plus 5. Then integral of minus 6 to 0 f of x dx is equal to. See, this is a very, very interesting question. To understand this question, first let us make a required diagram. So, consider this as the lines for the given function. These lines always pass through this way. This is the required lines according to the given function. So here, this line will be y is equal to minus x minus 1. This will be y is equal to minus x minus 2. This will be y is equal to minus x minus 3. Again, y is equal to minus x minus 4. And this will be y is equal to minus x minus 5. And this lines will be y is equal to x plus 5, y is equal to x plus 4, y is equal to x plus 3, y is equal to x plus 2, and y is equal to x plus 1. It is just a rough diagram to make you understand. Now let this point of intersection, which is the middle point, be A, and these are the minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5, and so on. So here, according to this question, for mod of x plus 1 as the critical point, x plus 1 is equal to 0. So we can say that x will be equals to minus 1. Similarly, if mod of x plus 2 is the critical point, then x plus 2 is equal to 0. So x will be equals to minus 2. Similarly, for mod of x plus 3 is equal to 0. Then x will be equals to minus 3. For mod of x plus 4 as a critical point, x plus 4 will be equal to 0 and x will be equals to minus of 4. And for mod of x plus 5 as critical point, x plus 5 is equal to 0. So x will be equals to minus 5. Here the maximum function is represented by the dotted lines here. See, this is the maximum function, which also consists the middle point A. So here This is the representation. Therefore, the point of intersection of A of line y is equal to minus x minus 1 and y is equal to x plus 5. So we can say that minus x minus 1 will be equal to x plus 5. So 2x will be equal to minus 6 and x will be equal to minus 3. Therefore, we can say that y is equal to minus 3 plus 5, which is equal to 2. So the point A is minus 3 comma 2. We have found out point A. Now we have to find integration of minus 6 to minus 3 f of x dx. So this will be integral of minus 6 to minus 3 minus x minus 1 dx plus integral of minus 3 to 0 x plus 5 dx. So this will be equals to minus x square by 2 minus x, and the limits are minus 6 to minus 3 plus x square by 2 plus 5x, and the limits are minus 3 to 0. So this will be equals to minus 9 by 2 plus 3 minus 36 by 2 plus 6 plus 0 minus 9 by 2 minus 15. Now, on further solving this, it will be equals to minus 3 by 2 plus 12 plus 21 by 2. It is equal to 21 by 2. So, this will be equals to 21, taking only the integral part. Hence, we can say that the correct answer for this question is 21. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, let the solution curve y is equal to y of x of the differential equation 4 plus x square dy minus 2x into x square plus 3y plus 4 dx is equal to 0. Pass through the origin, then y of 2 is equal to. So from this equation, we can write dy by dx is equal to 6x divided by x square plus 4 into y plus 2x. Therefore, dy by dx minus 6x divided by x square plus 4 into y will be equal to 2x. So integration factor, which is if, is equal to e power minus 3 log x square plus 4. So it will be equals to 1 upon x square plus 4 cube. Therefore, y upon x square plus 4 cube will be equal to integral of 2x divided by x square plus 4 cube dx plus c. Therefore, we can write y is equal to minus 1 by 2 into x square plus 4 plus c into x square plus 4 whole cube. If x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0, then c will be equals to 1 by 32. So we can say that for x is equal to 2, y will be equals to 12. Therefore, the correct answer will be 12 here. Next question is, if sine square 10 degree into sine 20 degree into sine 40 degree into sine 50 degree into sine 70 degree is equal to a minus 1 by 16 into sine 10 degree, then 16 plus a inverse is equal to. So the given expression can be written as sine 10 degree into sine 50 degree into sine 70 degree into sine 10 degree into sine 20 degree into sine 40 degree. So this will be equals to 1 by 4 sine 30 degree, 1 by 2 sine 10 degree into cos 20 degree minus cos 60 degree. So this will be equal to 1 by 16 into sine 10 degree into cos 20 degree minus 1 by 2. So it will be equals to 1 by 32 into 2 sine 10 degree into cos 20 degree minus sine 10 degree. Further solving, it will be equal to 1 by 32 into sine 30 degree minus sine 10 degree minus sine 10 degree. So this will be equals to 1 by 64 minus 1 by 64 into sine 10 degree. So it is clear that A is equal to 1 by 64. Therefore, A inverse plus 16. See, we have to find the value for A inverse plus 16. So this will be equals to 16 plus 64, which is equals to 80. Hence, we can say that the correct answer for this question is 80. I hope this question is clear to you. Next question is, let A is equal to n belongs to n such that HCF of n comma 45 is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2k such that k belongs to 1 comma 2 comma so on up to 100, then the sum of all the elements of A intersection B is. We know that sum of all the elements of A intersection B will be equals to 2 into sum of natural numbers, because here n belongs to n, natural numbers up to 100, which are neither divisible by 5 nor 3. So this will be equals to 2 into 100 into 101 divided by 2 minus 3 into 33 into 34 divided by 2 minus 5 into 20 into 21 divided by 2 plus 15 into 6 into 7 divided by 2. So this will be equals to 10,100 minus 3,366 minus 2100 plus 630. On further adding and subtracting the values, this will be equals to 5264. Therefore, the correct answer for this question is 5264. This is the required sum of all the elements of A intersection B. Next question is, the value of the integral 48 upon pi power 4 integral 0 to pi 3 pi x square divided by 2 minus x cube into sine x upon 1 plus cos square x dx is equal to. So let I is equals to 48 divided by pi power 4 integral 0 to pi by 2 minus x cube minus 3 pi square divided by 4 into pi by 2 minus x plus pi cube divided by 4 into sine x divided by 1 plus cos square x dx. Now, using the formula which is integral of a to b f of x dx is equal to integral of a to b f of a plus b minus x dx, we can say that I will be equals to 48 divided by pi power 4 integral of 0 to pi minus of pi by 2 minus x cube plus 3 pi power 4 divided by 4 into pi by 2 minus x plus pi cube divided by 4. Now adding these two equations, we get 2I is equals to 48 divided by pi power 4 integral of 0 to pi cube upon 2 into sine x divided by 1 plus cos square x dx. So I will be equals to 12 upon pi into minus of tan inverse cos x, and the limits are 0 to pi. So this will be equals to 12 by pi into pi by 2. Pi and pi will be cancelled and this will be equals to 6. Therefore, we can say that the required answer for this question is 6. Moving on to next question. Let A is equals to summation of I is equal to 1 to 10 into summation of I is equal to 1 to 10 minimum of I, comma, j, and B is equal to summation of I is equal to 1 to 10 into summation of j is equal to 1 to 10 maximum of I into j. So A plus B is equal to, we have to find A plus B. So according to this given condition, A will be equals to summation of j is equal to 1 to 10 minimum of I comma 1 plus minimum of j comma 2 plus so on minimum of I comma 10. So this will be equals to 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus so on 19 times plus 2 plus 2 plus so on 17 times plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 so on 15 times and plus 1 which is 1 times. Similarly, B will be equals to summation of j is equal to 1 to 10 maximum of I comma 1 plus maximum of j comma 2 plus so on up to maximum of I comma 10. So this will be equals to 10 plus 10 plus 10 again 19 times plus 9 plus 9 plus 9 so on 17 times plus so on up to 11 times. Therefore, we can say that A plus B will be equals to 20 into 1 plus 2 plus 3 so on up to 10. So this will be equals to 20 into 10 into 11 divided by 2. So again, it will be equals to 10 into 110, which gives 1100. So we can say that the correct answer for this question is 1100. Next question is, let s is equal to 0, 2 pi such that pi by 2, 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 4, 7 pi by 4. Let y is equal to y of x, where x belongs to s, be the solution curve of the differential equation dy by dx is equals to 1 upon 1 plus sine 2x and y of pi by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. If the sum of abscissas of all the points of intersection of the curve y is equal to y of x with the curve y is equal to root 2 sine x is k pi by 12, then k is equal to. So a differential equation is given here. It can be written as dy is equal to sec square x dx divided by 1 plus tan x whole square. So y will be equals to minus 1 upon 1 plus tan x plus c. When x is equals to pi by 4, then y will be equals to 1 by 2 and c will be equals to 1. Therefore, y will be equals to tan x divided by 1 plus tan x. Or we can say that y will be equals to sin x divided by sin x plus cos x. Now, y is equal to root 2 sin x. Therefore, we can say that sin x is equal to 0 or sin x plus cos x is equals to 1 upon root 2. So, if sin x is equal to 0, it gives x is equal to pi only. And if sin x plus cos x is equals to 1 upon root 2, then it gives sine of x plus pi by 4 is equal to 1 by 2. So x plus pi by 4 will be equals to 5 pi by 6 or 13 pi by 6. Therefore, we can say that x will be equal to 7 pi by 12 or 23 pi by 12. Therefore, sum of all the solutions, we have different solution. So sum of all the solutions will be equals to pi plus 7 pi by 12 plus 23 pi by 12. So this will be equals to 42 pi by 12. It is clear that here k is equal to 42. Therefore, we can say that the correct answer for this question is 42 because we have to find the value of k and k is equal to 42. I hope this question is clear to you. Keep learning more and keep scoring high.